And hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, we're going to look at another Privada cigar from their Privada Watch Series. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. There are 4 watch cigars out there, Privada Watch, in the Privada Watch Series, and they've stopped them for a while. I'm going to do all 4. And I'm going to do them in the order that they came out, I think. I'm going to try to. Well, today is the red and blue is what it goes by, and it's simply because that dial on that there it is on that watch looks a lot like the Rolex dial, red and blue. It's also called the Pepsi because of the red and blue colors. There's your density. Now, let me look up and see about what I want to tell you about it. It is a 6x54 Honduran puro that uses a Jamastran corojo claro wrapper, a Trojes criollo binder, and the filler of Jamastran corojo seco, Trojes habano ligero, and Trojes corojo, blended and created by Hugo Edemaño at Raíces Cubanas factory. A lot of words there that I really don't use every day. Suggested retail price of $10. And that is sort of the more information on the blog, but that'll give you the general background. So let's get right to it. The Privada Watch Series red and blue, or Pepsi. I have a lot of watches, so this is an interesting theme. Okay, it doesn't mean anything about how good the cigars are going to be, but I'm big into the Invicta watch because they're big. I have 10 of them. And over the years, I've had way more than that, and I've traded or sold or what have you, but I've got 10 now, and I've got one in every color scheme and theme, so I don't really think I'll add any more for a while. But that being said, next week I could see one and go nuts. But yeah, I like watches. Okay, the draw's pretty good, got a little firmness. No, it's okay. It's just that little bit of firmness that you really want. I mean, you don't want to be smoking, like drawing through a straw. So it's good. Well, there's a note there initially that reminds me a lot of strawberry preserves in a just decreased amount of sweetness away. There's some citrus peel, a little brown sugar, a little nutmeg, and an earthy leather. Black pepper at about 7. So it's not overly peppery at this point, but has some good flavors to start off with. We're going to need to see a little more out of that, see how it develops, but not a bad start. There you go. First third. Ash is fairly tight, still intact for a little while longer. Now you still have what I'll call that strawberry preserve type flavor with citrus peel, brown sugar. The nutmeg is the only way I can describe it. It's chewy. It is very thick, and it's almost like you could chew it. And then some earthy leather. Medium body, about it. Finish is some of that strawberry preserve flavor, a little citrus peel, and leather, with average or maybe below lingering black pepper. This cigar is okay. Something about it's not grabbing me, but the flavor is nice and sweet, and the flavors are nice and all, and it's not taking me by the shoulders and say smoke more of me, but it's not bad at the same time. I'm gonna rate the first third 91, and it's one of those feelings where, you know what, this thing could take off or it could go straight downhill. I'll see, but that's the feeling I get from it to this point. Of course, I always hope they get better, so let's just see what happens. But at this point, it's not bad. Into the second third. And the cigar just stayed about the same. There is a little more leather and a little more earthiness to the leather. It's not a lot different, not a lot changed. It didn't get better. It didn't get a lot worse, but it did drop a little. But it didn't go to pieces. I was afraid it might just run away from us. I'd rate the second third 89. It's not bad. It's not bad. There's a little bit of that earthy leather going on there, but you still have the same other flavor notes. It's just they just sort of ebb and flow. It's not a bad thing. I still call it medium body. Finish is a little heavier on leather now too. Low citrus peel. Citrus peel and leather with average lingering black pepper. But, cigar's not bad. Again, it's not grabbing me, but it's not bad. So let's just see what we have in the final third. All right, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. And here at the very end, the wrapper started doing it's getting on my keyboard, some weird things. But this cigar, puff to puff, is different in the final third. It'll come out. One puff will be extremely earthy and leathery. The next one will have a little sweetness to it. It was frustrating because I would think I would score it one way and I have to change it. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's just bouncing all around. Why is it doing that? I don't know. It's just how it was blended. There are sweet notes there. There are leathery notes there. There are nutmeg notes there. The final third got very frustrating and it wasn't very consistent. I'm rating the final third 85. I'm looking back at the scores, and it started out okay, and it wasn't bad. You're going to see with the overall score, still not terrible. But this cigar is just really different, and it's the first in the series, so we got 3 more to go, and I'm sure they'll be different. I mean, I'm very, very confident that they're all different. I'm just checking the finish. Sort of nutmeg, light, we'll call it strawberry, and leather. Pretty good lingering black pepper. Still medium bodied. It never got very powerful. Cigar is in the okay category. So your overall score is 88.33. So it's not terrible. It's just not great. And the final third didn't help it any. That's how it happens. So there you have it. The Privada Watch Series Red and Blue or you could call it the Pepsi, 88.33.